first poem of your textbook. What do you see in this picture? There is a fountain. Yes, the name of the poetry is The Fountain. Today we are going to read, understand and enjoy the poem The Fountain. It has been composed by Sir James Russell Lowell. He was an American poet and a cosmopolitan prose writer. He is better known as a suggestive literary critic. His reputation as a poet rests on his inimitable creation, Bungalow Papers. In this poem, the poet creates a beautiful picture of a fountain. He has also suggested that we should take lesson from the fountain. We should keep ourselves fresh and changeful like the fountain. We should work from morning till night and we should not get tired. Let's begin the poem and find out how the poet admires the beauty of the fountain. This is the first stanza of the poem. Here, the word leaping means going up in the air. Flashing means shining. Morn is the short form of the word morning. Into the sunshine, full of the light, leaping and flashing from morn till night. How does the fountain appear in the sunshine? The fountain appears, the fountain looks full of the light in the sunshine. What does the fountain do from morning till night? The fountain leaps and flashes from morning till night. In the daytime, in the sunshine, the fountain looks very beautiful. The water of the fountain appears as if it is jumping, as if it is shining. And this happens from morning till night. The fountain keeps on working from morning till night. Into the moonlight, whiter than snow, waving so flower-like when the winds blow. Here, the word waving means moving, moving side to side. How does the fountain look in the moonlight? In the moonlight, the fountain looks whiter than snow. What happens when the winds blow? When the winds blow, the fountain waves like a flower. In the moonlight, in the night, when there is moon in the sky, the fountain looks whiter than snow. The color of the fountain becomes white. The poet compares the fountain to a flower. When the winds blow, the fountain waves side to side, backward or forward, just like a flower. Into the starlight, rushing in spray, happy at midnight, happy by day. At the time of midnight, when there are thousands of stars in the sky, the water of the fountain seems running. Here, rushing means moving fast. Spray means tiny drops of water sent through air. What does the fountain do in the starlight? The fountain moves up fast and throws tiny drops of water all around. How do you know that the fountain is always happy? The fountain is joyfully busy in moving up and up all the whole day and night. It indicates that it is always happy. In the starlight, the water of the fountain appears to be running and it throws spray all around. Those who are standing near the fountain may feel the pleasure of the little drops of water on their body. And the fountain remains happy both by day and by night. Ever in motion, Blitzen and Cherry, still climbing heavenward, never a weary. Blitzen and Cherry. Blitzen means glad, Cherry also means cheerful, happy. A weary means tired. What is the state of the fountain? The fountain is always in motion. It never stops. How does the fountain remain in motion? The fountain remains Blitzen and Cherry. The fountain is always in motion. It remains in working order. And while working, it is not set. The fountain is always happy. The fountain is always glad and cheerful. Still climbing heavenward. Though it has to work hard, heavenward suggests the movement of the fountain, the upward movement of the fountain. The water of the fountain goes up in the air. Heaven is very high from the earth. The fountain tries to go upward towards the heaven, and in doing so, it does not get tired. It is always happy. It does so tirelessly. Glad of all weathers, still seeming best, upward or downward, motion thy rest. Here weather means seasons. Motion, movement. Thy is an archaic word. Thy means your. Motion is your rest. Thy is an archaic or an obsolete word which is no more in use in modern English. However, poets use such words to enhance the beauty of the poetry and make the poem a thing of beauty which gives joy forever. How does the fountain look in all weathers? The fountain looks glad in all weathers. The fountain looks happy in all weathers. Whether it is the season of winter, or it is the season of rain, or it is the season of spring, or it may be the season of autumn. Seasons or weathers do not affect the fountain. The fountain remains happy in all weathers while the water is going upward, or it is coming down towards the earth. In all the position, the fountain looks best. It appears to be in the best position. Motion thy rest. Fountain remains in working order always. What is the meaning of this line? Motion thy rest. Fountain is eager to work always. When does the fountain take rest? The fountain takes rest in motion. Ceaseless aspiring, ceaseless content, darkness or sunshine, thy element. Ceaseless means endless, unending, continuous. Aspiring means ambition. Content means satisfied, happy with the present position. Darkness or sunshine, thy elements. What are the elements of the fountain? Darkness and sunshine are the elements of the fountain. What is the meaning of the first two lines of this stanza? Ceaseless aspiring, ceaseless content. The fountain is eager for higher things, continuously, endlessly. The fountain wishes to achieve higher goals. At the same time, it is satisfied with its present position. It is happy with whatever it has. Darkness or sunshine, here darkness symbolizes day, darkness symbolizes night, and sunshine symbolizes day. These are the two elements of nature, and the fountain is full of natural energy. The fountain remains happy both by day and night. These are the two elements of fountain. The fountain aspires ceaselessly for higher things. It is happy, it is satisfied with whatever it has. Darkness or sunshine darkness or sunshine does not affect the fountain. The fountain remains happy in all the conditions. Full of nature, full of a nature nothing can tame. Full of a nature nothing can tame, changed every moment, ever the same. Here nature means natural energy and tame means control. Changed every moment, ever the same. Why can nothing tame the fountain? The fountain has a natural instinct to go up and up in the air, and nothing can stop it from doing so, because it has an inner instinct to go up. And nobody, when you have an inner instinct to do something, nobody can control you. The fountain is full of natural energy. Nothing can control this natural energy. Change every moment, ever the same. What is the meaning of these two lines? Change every moment, ever the same. There are two opposites. There are two opposites in these two lines. Changed every moment. The fountain keeps on working. You know, it is always in motion. The water of the fountain keeps changing its position. Sometimes it goes towards the heaven, towards the sky. Sometimes the water comes down. It keeps on changing its position. Change every moment. It keeps on changing every moment. But because it is always in motion, it looks static. It looks stable to the viewers. This is the meaning of this line. Glorious fountain, let my heart be fresh, changeful, constant, upward like thee. Glorious means magnificent, sublime, marvelous. Constant means continuous. Here again the word thee. Thee is an archaic word. It means you. To whom does the poet address in this stanza? There is a mark of exclamation. The poet is addressing someone. To whom does the poet address in this stanza? Whom does the poet address in this stanza? The poet addresses the fountain in this stanza. Why has the fountain been addressed as glorious? Why it is said that fountain is glorious? The fountain looks very beautiful when it goes up in the air. So the poet addresses it as glorious. Let's look at towards the poetic beauty of the poem. What are the three natural lights that the poet uses in the first three stanzas of the poem? In the first three stanzas, the poet uses three natural lights: the sunlight, moonlight, and starlight. What are the visual or natural images the poet uses in this poem? The poet uses the visual image of morning and evening. You can close your eyes and see the picture of morning and evening. You can see there's a visual image of waving flowers. There's a visual image of white snow, snow-covered peak. In the stanza 3, there is an image of spray, rushing in spray, water running in spray. You can feel the touch of tiny drops of water. Simultaneously, the poet gives the qualities of the fountain. The fountain looks very beautiful. The fountain is very hardworking. It is always happy. There is another poetic technique to which I would like to catch your attention. The poet presents contrasting thought. The poet presents contrasting thoughts. Remember the line, motion thy rest. Motion and rest, both are opposite to each other. Change and same. Aspiring and contained. Aspiring and contained are opposite to each other. The poet takes two opposite words together, knits a beautiful thought, contrasting thought, and present before you. Presents before you. Let us sum up. What are the qualities of the fountain that we should also have? What are the qualities of the fountain that the poet wishes to have in himself? The quality of freshness we should have, the quality of consistency, changefulness, upward going, upward looking qualities, make higher goals. This quality should also be possessed. Always happy, the fountain remains always happy. We should always remain happy in all the conditions. We should never get tired. Ceaseless aspiring, ceaseless content. We should aspire for higher things, but we should be satisfied with our present condition. Complete the lines of the poem into the what will come here? Sunshine. Full of the what? Light. Into the sunshine, full of the light, what will come here? Leaping and flashing, from, yes, it's a time of day, morn, till, what will come in the last of this stanza? Into the sunshine, full of the light, leaping and flashing, from morn till night. This is the second stanza of the poem. Into the moonlight, whiter than what? Here is an image of snow, waving so dash like. What will come in this dash? Waving so, the fountain is compared to a flower. Waving so flower like. When the dash dash. When the winds blow. This way you can do more exercises. Now let's read the poem once again. Into the sunshine, full of the light, leaping and flashing, from morn till night. Into the moonlight, whiter than snow, waving so flower-like when the winds blow. Into the starlight, rushing in spray, happy at midnight, happy by day. Ever in motion, blithesome and cheery, still climbing heavenward, never a weary. Glad of all weathers, still seeming best, upward or downward, motion thy rest. Full of a nature nothing can tame, change every moment ever the same. Ceaseless aspiring, ceaseless content, darkness or sunshine, thy element. Glorious fountain, let my heart be fresh, changeful, constant and upward like thee. I hope you enjoyed the poem. This is your homework. Make a picture of fountain. Make a beautiful picture of fountain and write any 4 lines that you like most. Find out the rhyming words of the poem and make a list of them. Rhyming words, the same sounding words, the same similar ending words, two or more words that end with same sound or similar sound, like here light and night rhymes together, snow, light and night rhyme together, snow rhymes with blow, spray rhymes with day, cheery rhymes with a weary, best rhymes with rest. This way you can find out all the rhyming words of the poem and make a list of them. Here there is an important information. ऑनलाइन अभ्यास हेतु सूचना। प्रस्तुत अध्याय के संबंध में पाठ सामग्री तथा अभ्यास कार्य मान्य